Hey guys, what is up? This is Shark and I am back for um day 4 um which I'm doing the day 5 prompt, which is in. So yeah. Took me about half an hour to come up with where I wanted to put it. Not quite sure how I want it to look at, but I'll figure that out. Yeah, so stayed at a lot of different like hotels and stuff. I don't necessarily travel a lot anymore. Like usually like when my family travels, we don't really stay at hotels. We kind of stay at like little, not necessarily like motels, but like the Comfort Inn and like the Holiday Inn, places like that. Yeah. The only time I've stayed at like a hotel is when I've gone to anime conventions up in Boston. Alright, yeah. I will replant that little cornflower eventually. Decorative. I don't quite know how I want to do this, like... I'm gonna hate myself for making this big. But, oh well. I use smooth sandstone, but I don't know. Just gonna do oak flooring for now. I had no idea how to do this the first time I played this game. Okay, yeah. I might make this like multi-story. Maybe 2-story. That would be decent. I have to say the coolest hotel I think I ever, or the coolest hotel room I ever stayed in was in the Marriott at Copley in Boston. My friends and I were there for an anime convention, and they they overbooked they gave our room to somebody else. Because they did that, we got to stay in a hospitality suite, which was pretty sweet. Pun intended. Like, we were on the 36th floor, overlooking, like, the city of Boston, and, yeah. It was, like, double the size of a typical hotel room. Like, we were the envy of literally all of our friends. Because a bunch of our friends went too, and we had this just absolutely insane hotel room. That, like, everyone was just jealous of, because, like, that room probably cost, like, 3 to 4 times what our room cost, so, yeah. The views were amazing. And we didn't have to, like, it wasn't hell waiting for the elevator, because, like, we got to take the express elevators that only went up to, like, that went first 5 floors and then skipped to floor 27. Did get my friend to, like, strangle me in that elevator. Kinda. Not fatally, but my friend kinda has a fear of elevators, so at one point I kinda jokingly told her, I was like, I wonder what would happen if if one of the cables were to snap, and the next thing I knew I was pinned to the next thing I knew, I was, kinda pinned to the, the wall. She had her hands around my throat. She was like, don't even say it. And then this, like, these 2 older women, the elevator stopped, these 2 older women got on, and my friend still had her hands around my throat, and it was just like, this is awkward. So yeah. I wish I knew how to build normal size stuff, but I don't. Stayed at multiple hotels in Boston. Again, for conventions, because I used to go to those pretty much every year. Every year it's kind of like, yeah, maybe I'll go again this year, and then I don't end up going, and it's kind of like, I should have went. I don't like that, but I don't feel like redoing it all. Shoot. I nearly swore there, but I didn't. Let's just add some light. I should have made this one higher. We're gonna make this one higher. I don't know, it just feels like Feels just a little, like, claustrophobic to me. The last time I stayed in a hotel, it was for Anime Boston, and I slept on the floor. I was fine with that. I mean, if I'm tired enough, I can pretty much sleep anywhere. The problem is, like, I very rarely get tired enough to sleep anywhere. I rarely get tired. I've stayed in a couple hotels for, like, school trips, too. Like, I went to New York on a field trip. Though we didn't stay in New York City, we stayed in Newark, New Jersey. Which is a slightly cheaper city to stay in, but yeah. That was a fun field trip. Short, but fun. It was supposed to be, like, we were supposed to be there for, like, yeah, it was supposed to be, like, a full weekend. But we ended up having to cut the trip short because so many people, like, were like, yeah, I can't go on it. That was when I was in 11th grade. When I was in 12th grade, we went to Washington, D.C. Which was, like... We went to Washington, D.C. We didn't stay in Washington, D.C. We stayed in Tyson's Corner, Virginia. At, I think, a Hilton, which was... The inside of the hotel was gorgeous. Yeah, the inside of the hotel was absolutely gorgeous. And I remember my music teacher, like, actually paid the lifeguard extra, like, money out of his pocket, because, like, that trip, we were pretty much scheduled for activities from, like, 8 in the morning to almost 10 at night. Like, the travel agency the teacher went through pretty much had our days planned. Like, it was an exhausting field trip, but it was probably one of the most fun field trips I've ever been on. It was one of the last field trips I went on in high school, and, yeah. The New York field trip I went on in 11th grade was actually, more expensive than the DC field trip I went on in 12th grade. But I mean, that's just, like, I mean, that's more like just fact that New York is a more expensive city than Washington, D.C. I was wondering when the stalker was going to find me here. He's not a traitor, he's a stalker. Like... here. Alright, this is gonna be a 2-story. The New York field trip, we left on a Friday, came back Saturday. The Washington, D.C. field trip, we left on a Thursday and came back on Sunday night. Like, I don't think we got back to the high school because we left, yeah. When we got back Sunday night, it was just about midnight. Monday morning. I can tell you that none of us went to school the next day, even though we were all technically supposed to go to school the next day, as per the school department rules for overnight field trips. But none of us really cared enough. Like, we got in at like midnight. I mean, not even the teacher went to school. Not even like the teacher went to school. So like, yeah. My parents didn't care. I was kind of like, the Saturday night, we were coming back from an amusement park called King's Dominion. I remember calling my parents just to say goodnight to them, and I was just like, hey, I'm not going to school on Monday. And my parents were kind of like, what do you mean you're not going to school on Monday? It's like, I'm not going to school on Monday. It's like, we're not gonna get back until like, it's like, we're not scheduled to get back to like the school until, it's like, we're not scheduled to get home until like between 10 and midnight. Like, and that was back when I went to bed at like 10 o'clock every night. But at the same time, it was like when I'd go to bed at the latest 11. But I was also waking up at like 5:45 every morning. But yeah. I mean, I still went to work the Monday, the day after we got back, but I stayed home from school. And my parents didn't really care. I mean, my last year of high school, I loaded up my schedule with electives because I did not really need to be there. I mean, I needed to be there, but like, I needed 2 credits to graduate. I needed 1 credit to graduate, I needed 2 classes that I needed to pass, but like they were easy classes. I needed like my 4th year of English literature, which I ended up skipping that class for 2 straight weeks. With permission, of course, like... I was gonna be performing with the choir, the competition we went to DC for, but I wasn't enrolled in the choir. So what I did was I asked my English teacher if I could go to chorus during I asked the teacher if I could go to chorus instead, and he was just like, yeah, whatever. He gave me the assignments that, like, he gave, like, little writing assignments. Instead of, like, he was like, I'm only giving you the book because the office told me I had to give you the book. He's like, just keep it in your locker. Don't lose it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And we never used the book for anything. We didn't read anything. 6. I was perfectly okay with. Because I wasn't necessarily a very strong reader. Like, I had trouble reading regular English. Like, Shakespeare was very much a no for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 25, 26, 27. Of course, it's not divisible by anything. It's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Honestly, whatever, you're not. That's about as perfect as I'm gonna get it. We're gonna continue with the sandstone at the bottom there. College I attend is holding a beer fest tomorrow, which is weird because it's a dry campus. I mean, there used to be a bar on the campus. The college I attend used to have a bar on campus. Back when, for like was open for about 10 years. Okay, cool. Three rooms. This hallway is narrow, but I think if I make it any, like, wider... So bats don't spawn, and then I'll do windows. I've had bats spawn in houses before. It's so annoying. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I just realized, like, well, that first one's gonna be smaller, and it's like, no, each room is going to be 8 blocks. Well, eventually. When my family goes on vacation, it's like I would rather have my own room because my dad snores really bad, and I don't really sleep well in a room with other people. It's just, I don't know, something about it. I hear everything, like every little sound, and it keeps me up. I mean, I sleep with a fan on year-round just to drown out noises, because I will hear everything otherwise, and I won't sleep. The last time I had to sleep without a fan on, we had a hurricane and had a power outage, and it was awful. Like, I heard a conversation my neighbors were having, like, the next street over at, like, 5 a.m. Despite the fact that I had my window closed because, well, hurricane. The supermarket I work at got super lucky, because, like, supermarket I work for never lost power, like, and that was kind of a godsend, because I will tell you, when supermarket loses power, it is not a fun experience. Pretty much we have to pull everything off the shelf. And, yeah. we had like a nor'easter, which is a storm that comes in from the northeast and not quite like, they can happen at pretty much any time of the year. They're not quite a blizzard, not quite like a hurricane, but just yeah. Powerful storm nonetheless. So that's what I wanted to do, the hotel over here, because there's some gorgeous views, like... This particular room, the end room's got 2 windows. But yeah, that one particular storm, we lost power for pretty much... Like, the other buildings in the plaza lost power for like 3 days. We had ordered a backup generator, and it ended up being like a total godsend because like the backup generator cost the store like $40,000, but like the alternative was losing probably a couple $100,000 worth of product, which never ideal ever. That particular storm, the first generator we requested got into a fender bender en route, so we had to request a second one. It's a shame I have to put a staircase somewhere because I can technically make like another room up here. I'll figure it out. I just realized the ceiling in this is one higher than the ground floor. That's fine. Building looks more even that way. So each of these rooms is probably gonna get maybe 2 beds and a television. There's one thing I kind of want to recreate is I want to build like a woodland mansion. Because I mean, that would probably take me years. Those are massive, but they're just, I think they're neat. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. I'm not gonna complain about it. I lost audio. Why don't I have audio? My headphones are dying. Okay. We have audio again. My headphones didn't die, they just lost connection to my computer. Which is fun. I should put doors in instead of... Do I want to do the desk under the stairs? I think I do. Just put a freaking door. The little, like, concierge. If I put a trapdoor type thing, I realize that's not gonna open without a button. But like, little concierge desk area. I'm gonna use iron doors just because they look more like, yeah. And we're gonna use birch buttons. This video might be a little longer than my other ones, but I don't know. See, I can't really put the stairs anywhere else. Yeah, I don't know why I'm putting a room here. It just seems like a place to put a room. Like, kind of like a... See, this would work if I could move the stairs over. Be like a suite, like the more expensive room, since those exist. Yeah, I'll figure out. But the trapdoor, steel trapdoor. Get rid of the birch button. Little concierge. We actually don't even have to make it that big. It's a small inn, we can make it half that. Yeah, if my headphones would behave, that would be fantastic. desk area. Oh, I forgot to put the windows in there. This is kind of big for an inn, but the rooms upstairs will cost more than the rooms downstairs. What kind of door? Oh crap. Have one more shift and then I'm on vacation from work for a week. It's like, I like my job, but there are times I need a break. So that's what happens when you work retail. Sometimes you just need a break. Alright, so we've got the structure. Why did I do that? I meant to do this. This little sitting area. Can do another one over here. Another one under the stairs, maybe. Yeah, that works better. It's a little sitting area. Because, let's be real here. Let the... Let people who work customer service sit down. My headphones died again. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I have audio. Beds. Okay, you want to be like that, eh? Okay, yeah. Do you think I care? I know I can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms, but it's like every time it starts raining in Minecraft and it like like every time it starts raining in Minecraft, it's like, please don't let that be a thunderstorm. Then that's way too close to the door. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna do one against the wall. Because TVs are a thing. I realize that there is no bathroom, and I know that I don't do that in a lot of my builds, but, like, I legit don't know how to do a bed, like... I legit don't know how to do that kind of thing yet. We want chests. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent hotel room. got the TV, you've got the nightstand, you've got... You know, make the nightstand better. Putting a lantern on it. Oh, freak kidding me. No, not oak, not oak. Why can't I use the button if I have something in my hand? Jerk. Alright, we're gonna do all the rooms just like that. We're gonna use gray beds. Get rid of the oak plank. See, once I figure out how I want to do these, it's fairly easy and quick. Could you not? Okay, yeah, I'm almost done with this. And just do a few more, just do the upstairs bedrooms and call it a day. Gonna do them all in the same fashion. Chests keep their stuff in. Television. Beautiful. More of a hotel than an inn, but I don't care. I've been working at this for a while and I want to get it up, so I suck at going through doors in this game. I really do. I'll do like the detailing and stuff, like you can only sleep at night. And there we go. Really? This is a suite, so they get like I've stayed in a suite in a hotel and they're pretty cool. Wasn't the room we booked. My friends and I could not afford that particular suite, but that's the room they gave us, which yeah, none of us were complaining about it because it was really freaking cool. This room's gonna have like a little kitchenette, a little smoker. A little kitchen area. Alright, I am content with that, so, yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a day. So, thank you very much for watching. Hit like if you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want. Yeah. There it is, the inn. Do a little awning. So, yeah. That is going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, and this is Shark signing off.